Pauperganda. Go, go. Pauperganda. Go, go. Whoa, whoa.
Old school, baby. How's it going, everybody? It's Friday, as always. Pauperganda here. We're going to be doing the community show, so jump on over to the Getting Serious room if you care to, or call your shot, Shirazamon in the house, in the chat if you want to permanently get in line. But I've got it set to my little phrase down here, Pauperganda, and I've got 5 decks. I've just put them here. I'm not going to show them. So we're just going to go like this. Nimchimsky's all set. Looks like, I believe that's going to be him. So let's jump right on in, and hopefully we don't get bouncy screen. Let's go from here. Hold on just a minute. I got the damn jumpy screen. Okay. I made these a while ago, so I don't remember even what they are. But let's hope. All right. Looks like a new build of my RG Tempo. Not ghosting anymore. I will be away, says Nimchimsky. All right, cool. Well, we like this hand. We can kill the chat. We will keep this. Got both our colors. I've been getting really into the Golgari Brownscale because of all the burn out there. So I threw this thing together, and it's been doing pretty good. Pretty good. So let's see if we can pull off some wins here. Although it doesn't really matter. Nothing up for grabs. Just a lot of new cool brews and such. I'm still cooking a chili, running late due to a massive hangover. Shiraz. All right, so we've got 5 different decks, and with our opponents, there should probably be 10 decks that you'll see today. I doubt any 75 will be the same. And we're going to go over the new War of the Spark. And yes, update, I do have that damn nagging little irritating cough every once in a while. It seems to go along with when I talk too much, so it doesn't do well for broadcasting, but I will get it looked into sooner, but probably later. Okay, here we are. We've got this and this. Let's torment. We'll throw out a Brownscale. Draw some cards here. I'll say cancel on that. We're not going up against burn. And cancel on that. Get our lands feeling good. All right. Woo! So yeah, I've been really into this Golgari Brownscale. It's just a hell of a creature. I like it in hexproof style builds because, you know, so much stuff doesn't hit it like Disfigure and such, and it just keeps coming back. So edicts and things. We have one of the, excuse me, Jade Guardian in this, so that's pretty cool. Bazooka Bog showing up, killing our flow here. Down goes that. And I don't remember, yeah, I think Nimchimsky and I played yesterday. It's a very cool build he's got going here. If it's the same, I'm not quite sure if it is or not, but all right. So let's drop another seal. Drop a Skred here, boop, and we'll just pass the turn. Get some things fired up. Good times. Too much information, Shiraz. No, it's good stuff. Yeah, pints have a way of what do you call multiplying? Yes. So we do have access to Swirling Sandstorms in this list, so I'm not going to go too crazy here. We'll see what we got. We'll just drop a Brownscale here. We're pretty much done on this end of it, so I'm going to kill this forest. I don't really need anymore. We'll get rid of these two. 2 forests all I need in this build. Glad we didn't draw that for the next 2 turns. And plus, with the Faithless Looting and such, and Brownscales, that's why I run a lot of Swirling Sandstorms and anti-air power stuff too. So, but what I really like about Brownscale, outside of just, you know, its ability, is just that 2/3 body. It's so relevant. I mean, look at this scenario. Kills everything out there. Okay. And here we are. Little fights in the house. All right. Now the party can start. All right. Let's do this since we've got an extra mountain here. Hopefully we don't draw too many more. Let's get rid of this and this. I'll kill it at this. And I'll attack. See if I can't get a good trade here going on. Doink. I'm going to kill that. And we'll just let things go. With the Swirling Sandstorms in this build, you can just kind of axe your own Brownscale. And our other ones are going to be coming back, so we're not too worried about stuff. And the Penumbra Spider lives through things, so don't want to see Journey to Nowheres. Those are the ones that just get you like, dang it. All right. I'm actually going to kill that pretty soon. I don't want to have any draw shenanigans. I'll keep that where it's at. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll drop a spider, kill this, and attack. What's this? RG Midrange? Kunstphrasen. Yes. Oh, if you guys are just joining us to the show, we're in the Getting Serious room. It's a community show today. So we're just, if you want to have game 2, just say I've got game 2 and just be ready and waiting and we'll be all set. Ooh, Slum Reaper. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. All right. You know what? I'm actually... All right, I'll do this just because I can Pulse of Murasa it back and I don't really lose anything. 2-4 for my 4-2, or excuse me, got that backwards. Uh-oh, Bazooka Bog in the house. Let's get everything back. We'll bring this back so that doesn't hurt us too bad. And then I want to also pulse the spider back. Whoop. All right. And I think I'm just going to chill here. Well, maybe not. That dies. I don't really care if this dies. I'm just going to hang back. A Nimi Deluxe face-off. Yes. Yeah. So I've changed this. I've played RG Temple probably, I don't know, 3-4 times over the last couple years. Varying degrees of success. Always like the combo. But what's really been changing now is I'm not leaning so heavily on the hexproof side of things with my that little Merfolk 3/3 that almost nothing can kill. Instead, ooh, here comes the graveyard for him. Pit Keeper. I love that card. Grabbing a was that a Rager? I should probably have that text open. What was my train of thought here? Oh, but yeah, it's always leaned on Pulse of Murasa and stuff, but just really liking the Brownscale to turn on the deck and get everything rolling here. So we'll drop the spider, pull a little bit of a bluff here. Do I got it? He's seen a lot of removal. We've got Skreds and stuff for days, so 2 free damage. All right. Penumbra Spider is such a pain, but if he's got a journey or 3, it's not going to last there very long. Slum Reaper. Each player sacrifices a creature. Okay, well, I need to build up my graveyard, so I'm not going to go the other route. We'll bring it back and churn our stuff up. Check this out. Not the kind of deck a Slum Reaper wants to run into, but got to be careful here. We don't really have much graveyard removal. I don't think I have any in this build. Kind of silly. Let's do this. Cool. And I'll bring out another spider. Why not? Certainly. This is going to take a while. All right. So my mom's coming in town, visit the grandkids. That'll be a fun week ahead. We've been playing this very cool card game called, God, what is it? Quiz? Code words, code names, something like that. It's a variety, butchering it. I'll have to get it up online and let you guys know, but it's very worth the purchase. Very cool. All right. Now, this is a pretty cool deck, Nimchimsky. I've got quite a few sweepers in this. I just got to draw them. I'll block here. That's a pretty big body of 4/2 that doesn't care about not dying. And here we are. Okay, so we've got this going on. Shall we wait a little bit longer? Let's wait a little bit longer on that. I want to get this back. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer because we don't got the option. Well, I'll bring this up. We'll just pass the turn. Still got to get threshold, so I'm going to throw back the loot probably next turn and keep our good stuff in the yard. I also have the 3 damage to everything in the air card too. So hopefully get some things rocking here. All right. Well, that kind of blows. I do that and that. kill that. This is really stultifying the expanse here. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's get a loot going. We will throw out this and just one of these. And I'll play this. Probably the last time we do this. Drop this. We'll grab one of our forests. And next turn, almost at threshold. Our spider might die. Losing on time already. Look at this. Pretty cool interaction there, Nimchimsky. Pretty sweet indeed. Okay, well, let's do this. I want to kind of instigate the Pit Keeper to come out. Need all the gain life we can get here. So that way our Sandstorm will work. Okay. Actually, now the Sandstorm's not looking too good, is it? Devon joined late. Thought you would not stream on Good Friday. It's always a Good Friday around here. No, I'm about as unreligious as it gets. All right. This is a pretty cool little interaction here, Nimchimsky. I'm liking it. Problem for me now is our Sandstorm's not going to do much of anything, is it? We'll bring this back. Okay. Let's I'll need a spider. Need a spider in my life. Let's rock from here and just keep on chilling. So we can double block. I think I have 3 of the Claws of Wirewood. Does 3 damage to each player and everything when it flies. So we don't have any flyers in this. Alright. Is that a state holiday in the States? I'm not quite sure. I think everybody kind of plus or minuses the week ahead or the week behind, depending. I know everybody gets out for spring break for a week, but it's like plus or minus 3 weeks of when it happens here. Boy, this is some Value City. I have really got to modify this list. I just want to narrow one. I believe it was against Nimchimsky yesterday. Can't quite remember, but ooh, the bog is in hand. The bog is in hand. I gotta be careful here. Yeah, I gotta be careful. There goes our synergy for the Sandstorm. Wonk. Thank you, Litophyte. Okay, well that kind of blows here. 1, 2, 3. Let's bring this dude here. Kind of a slow game here. It's like these 2 similar forces. Got the crazy recursion, and I just wish I had a double spider so I could make them pay for this. Let's rock here. We've drawn more cards. Doesn't feel like it. That recursion engine's getting pretty heavy over there, isn't it? Boom! This'll help things. Yeah. Let's throw out this, and I'm gonna throw out one of these. Let's kill this dude, and we'll drop our Guardian. Get a nice 3/3 hexproof body out there. Good times. I want that to block with. Yeah, let's go like this. All right. He must have yet another Pit Keeper. Pit Keeper to Pit Keeper, maybe. Yikes. Yeah, I made a deck similar to this called a Score Keeper. I like the name of it. SKOR. Gets another Pit Keeper. All right, let's block again. All right. Each player sacrifices a creature. What the hell? Check this out. Very cool. Alright, we'll sacrifice this. Dang. Pretty cool. Pit keeper to pit keeper. If you don't got a relic, I don't think I can win. Excuse me. No, he keeps shutting off my outs. Ah, the spiders are dead. I think them Chimsky's got us. Let's see. Let's kill some flyers. Break that down a bit. I don't mind attacking with this. I'll just go get it back and gain some life. Alright. Score keeper to Skyfisher to jump the keeper to do this, to do that. Man, beautiful. Might be easy to disrupt if you came at it with super heat, but right now it's working beautifully. Double Bog's really keeping us out of this game. Ooh, yeah, I think it's a pretty cool removal engine too. Never dead, right? That's the cool thing. If you can find a way to make removal in your deck happen, but it's never dead, meaning if you're going up against some Caligula / kill everything style, you're just like, look at this. Dang. Well, here comes some pain. X is 2. Damn. I can't even get that thing back. Each player sacrifices a creature. Wonk. And what's this? Pit keeper. Well, I'm going to go get mine back real quick here. Boop. You can turn off my graveyard, but not for long. Getting the Skyfisher back. Gonna go put the keeper back in hand. Reset the board. Good times. I might have to start aiming my damage at his face here. Let's do this. Yeah. I'll grab a mountain just to thin things out. I'll play the Guardian. Alright. I used to run all 4 Rangers in this build, but I'm down to all the way down to 1. I might even get rid of them all together just because the land's very consistent as it is. So I've got a lot of direct damage in here, so even though his graveyard's just chewing us alive, we're able to stay alive for quite a bit of time. And the big backside is going to mean his Crypt Rats have to kind of zap everything. Oh, here comes some Edict Effect. Probably to the Chimsky. This is a very cool deck. See, this is why I love to do these community shows, and everybody tends to really like them. They always run popular. Should probably do them more often, but stuff like this is awesome. All right. Well, let's see. That's 8. I think our out here is to kind of course, he has a lone missionary that he can just fetch, so I got to be a little wee bit careful here. I'm going to try to kill this. I'm going to kill this instead. He's kind of got us locked up here. The presence of that missionary kind of takes away a big part of our game plan here. Be a pleasure to lose to this if it happens, which it looks like it will. Very cool. Be able to go just keep re-grabbing that missionary, board rats, or be able to, yep, there it is. Running multiples. Yeah, I think he's got us here, folks. I would really like to see my 3 damage to everything in the air come by here, so I'll go down swinging. But that's what's cool. What I was, sorry, I interrupted my own train of thought. The it's, you know, these creative outings like this is you want to try out new ideas, showcase something you're working on. Maybe it's not totally ironed out. That never stopped me from playing it, but you know, how many of you out there right now just got a kind of excited to build Chimsky's version of this, right? It's pretty badass. All right, let's thin some stuff out. Not that we need the mana. I just don't want to draw any more lands. Don't think we have many turns left here. And how cool is it too? I doubt he's running Pestilence. It's like people getting that, you know, stuck mindset where it's like, you know, oh, it's black and white. Gotta throw in 4 Pestilence. It's like, no, you don't. Here comes Crypt Rats to finish us off. Ah, good. Damn, water nose. Sorry about that. But very cool. It's like I took my green infect list and I was like asked the question, as crazy as it sounds, hey, what happens if I lose Rancor out of infect? Because it's only 2, and I've got so much other boost in there with the auger and with larger than life cards and stuff like that, and there was so much trample, and I was looking at games I got 2 for 1 on. So many times it was just dropping a Rancor, and so I lost it and started having some really good results with it. So we didn't see any of our good draw there, so we'll go into the game 2. Hopefully, yeah, this is what I was afraid of. I got Tranquilities because it's very tough for me to beat. So this is the list. I guess this is one we can go over. I run 4 Spore Frogs, 4 Blasts, 3 Gorilla Shamans, 3 Tranquilities, and Claws. 0 Graveyard Hate, which is really hurting us now. I'm going to bring in the 4th Wirewood. This card, I really like it. It cycles for 2 or does 3 damage to everything in the sky. It's kind of liking everything. Our 1 Moldervine Cloak is here to make this a 6/6 hex proof so that it lives through sandstorms, because these come back. This kind of comes back, and we don't care about this. It's just extra food for later. So we didn't really see too much of our removal suite. That being said, I kind of like everything here. Let's get rid of maybe 1 Brownscale. Actually, I don't want to get rid of any critters. I'll get rid of 1 Murasa. Let's go from here. Yeah. J-Sig 1980, what's up? Capping up too, all right. And Spore Frog, they're nibbling us too gently for this to be much of anything. So, yeah, when I last played this list, I think it was Hexproof was everywhere. It was right after the Pro Tour, Pauper, and that list won, and so everybody was playing it and have a tough time with Heroic or Hexproof, so I have to pack Tranquility by 3. But, yeah, note to self, I definitely got to have some graveyard, because we're just a dead dog. We almost can't beat Nimchimsky's list as it sits right now, unless we point, excuse me, all of our burn to the face, and he doesn't happen to find the core missionaries. Screen wide after you be mean. Come on now. All right. Here we are. We've got some good burn. We'll keep this. And we know what we're looking for. Makes me wish I had magma spray. I could get rid of that pit keeper for good. Long time not catching the screen. My new job does not allow for watching it on Fridays. Bummer. What's your new job, man? What you do? All right. Yeah, we'll go like this. We'll throw this out. I'll slow roll this a little bit. Let's go get our green, get everything nice and right. And hopefully we can maybe just point this burn to his head. I think that's going to be my plan. All right. Let's throw out the seal here. Yeah, J-Seg, we missed you. Like I said, it's always up on YouTube right after. I'm working customer support from home. WordPress plugin company. Cool. All right, I'm going to keep the seal so that I can, who knows, zap that from afar maybe. Let's do this now. We'll try to flash that back as soon as possible. Hopefully there's no pick keeper shenanigans in our near future, but I'm sure there is. All we can hope for here is maybe it stumbles a bit, doesn't find key pieces to something. Because with the multiple bogs really kept him in that game last time. Ouch. Man, the one thing we just did not want to see were a whole lot of those happening. Whew. All right, let's kill him. Bring down our dude. Just in time probably for his each player sacrifices a creature card, but I got to play what I can do. Manifold is in the house. All right. Costa Rica. Very nice. Oh, one of the guys from the Bellingham crew up in Seattle is down in Costa Rica doing some Ryan Roberts, I think that's his name. He's there for like a year doing, dang it. Well, at least they only get the Firebolt there. All right. Our Sandstorm is feeling very offline. All right. Ain't going to take any more of this crap. Let's get rid of that. No edict effects. I'm sure we've got some, but what sort of new devilry is this? All right. Strong cards. I think Nimchimsky's got us big time here. Big flaw. I just loaded up kind of 5 random lists, and this one has no graveyard hate. Even a Macabre would be all right. We could kick off the engine of, what's it called? Pitkeeper. Yeah, that's it. All right. Another one of those. I think I'm going to save this for Faithless Looting. We'll win this battle. A lot of life gain early on, and a bog early too. We saw 2. Now he's running at least that many. Seems to be enough, definitely, to keep Threshold at bay. Whew. And the bog comes back. All right. Well, I got no choice. I'm going to rock this. Oh boy, that's tasty looking. You know what? I'm going to let him have it. He wants to throw the bog out. That's cool. I'll go grab the mountain with the Murasa if I have to, and double lightning bolt's pretty hard to say no to. Oh, don't like that. That's going to keep him in the race. Ay, ay, ay. Don't have any sacrifice effects yet. Here they come. Each player sacrifices a creature. Dang it. At least we'll get our guy back. Let's Murasa our dude. Hexproof or not, you're coming with me. Whack! Yeah, who does have game 2? Because it's not going to be long with the hate Nims packing. This is a very cool list. We'll have to remind him to little fight to. Well, yeah, it's kind of a folly right there. Let's rock it. Let's rock this. What am I doing? Cancel. Think, man, think. We'll have to remind him now. If he doesn't mind sharing the list, I'm sure everybody would love to see it. If he could email it to us, that'd be cool. Because I've got a big collection of the lists I'm playing, and it'd be kind of cool to see more of those too. I'm just gonna kind of go all in here. It's like, what you got? He's got life. Man, life staffs and this and that. Woo! Yeah, if you want to take any brew you like, bring it on in. Good times. We're in the Getting Serious room. Aptly named. I'm trying to get serious. I just keep having too much fun creating stuff. All right. Let's keep things at bay as much as we can. Point and attack. God, so much life he's gained. Let's see. That's 12 just with that. I think 2 activations of that's 14. Woo-wee. We'd be within like 1 swing of winning if it wasn't for all this life gain. My God, it's pretty impressive. Just a utility box of critters. Wonder if he runs Benevolent Unicorn. That'd be pretty cool. Love when you can get multiples of those out. Shutdown time, baby. Jose Prio, I'll take game 3. Oh, you want round 3 or do you want next? Make sure to... Yeah, this is a very cool list. All right. Well, we're just trading with everything here, and we can't really do much with our dude. I think we just sit back and hope another bog doesn't hit us. Look at that Golgari Brownscale in our yard. What's up, Hex and Rouge? Maybe he just runs in the park like a normal person. What are we talking about here? I'm reading all backwards and stuff. All right, so this is round 1. Looks like we're going to crash and burn hard in Chimsky's awesome new rogue list. Creature-centric, recursion, all the time build. All right, let's just go for fun game and trying to wipe the board. Watch, he's got a bog right behind this. Be like, zap. What's up? Oh, thank you for that little fight. Yeah, you can be kind of the permanent resident standing by. like I said, I put these lists together, I think last night. And so I don't remember what 1, 2, 3, and 4 is. So I just didn't want there to be any bias. Like, so if I know I'm facing Little Fight, I'm not playing like an all life gain deck because he's fond of playing burn usually. So let's rock this. Okay, we're happy with that. We'll bring this back. I mean, we've got an okay list in theory for what we're running up against, right? It's just the life gain and the repeating bogs, which we could definitely use some. They're really getting us here, so. Ooh. Yeah, sorry about that, Hex. We are all about just the community vibe today. Bring your favorite deck list and randomly challenge away. Oh, Chimsky, just look at that. What a kick in the crotch. The double bog shows up. The life staffs are here. Ouch. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Oh my God. All right, check this out. I'm going to Skred it. Skred it. Sounds like Reddit. And yeah, man, we only need like 15 more attack phases and we might be within single digits here. Jose Prio. All right. So get ready, Jose, because I'm about to submit. We'll just rock right into the next one. And I will play the mysterious deck labeled 2. I save my creativity for deck building, not monikers. Nice. Let me turn on PC. It's very cool, cool, cool. All right. Yeah. We're just going to keep him off creatures. He's having a hard time finding this pit keeper. Or he's just toying with us and watching my life tick away as well as my time. Got us by 4 minutes. Let's do this. I see 2 bogs. I haven't seen one bounce with Basilica, but I haven't really been paying too close of attention. And if we have a big chunk of downtime, we'll go over the list for you know what. The new War of the Spark, which we've got a Proliferate video and an Amass video, courtesy of Wizards of the Coast. And another shout out to Casio Machado. Way before he did our permanent song, he did the one at the top of the show today, a little retro throwback. All right. Come on, sucker, let's go. Well, they're all going to die anyway. It's like, why'd you play a creature? All right. Okay, I'm going to submit here. Jose Prio, get ready. He's got our number big time. I think we faced off maybe 50 times with these exact 75s. I might win 1. That was tough. So I'm going to go to 2, giving away nothing. And it says Pauperganda, so I'm going to just hit play. And hopefully it's Jose Prio's name that shows up here. Or whatever your, if your moniker online for Magic is different than your handle in Twitch. Hey, no it isn't. Good. All right, no confusion. So here we go. Random deck number 2. Hey, and no bouncy screen. Maybe I'll win this one. Yeah, I want to play first. All right. Ooh, looks flavorful. That's a lot of lands. I'm going to throw this back. We'll kill that. This is a lot better. We'll keep this. And we will get rid of this. All right. Leading off with Tranquil Expanse. Oh, was it? Nimchimsky, I think you've gotten me plenty of times. Or I'm just, everybody's name runs together. So that was a beautiful deck, my friend. It was a pleasure losing to it. Is this Blue Robots? I so apologize to anybody out there that's emailed us or whatever. There's enough of you. We're thankful enough for that, but I get everybody's names confused. And I think it was Jose Prio that had the list that he loved Blue Robot. I think this is the one he emails me every few weeks. Or I should say every few months. Like, when are you going to play that again? So I'm pretty sure that's what we're up against here. We will see. Does he got the ninja? He doesn't. All right. Well, let me drop a lord here. Drop a lord. There's another good band name. Shouldn't probably say that on Good Friday, right? Slivers. And I believe this is almost an exact 75 from Kung Fu Trees' list. In fact, I think the last time we 5-0'd on Pauperganda, we usually play too much Rogue to do that pretty regularly, but was with this Slivers list. Everything about Slivers I like. It just oftentimes it's so weird. No matter how much mana you put in it, you get screwed or flooded. It's just one of those finicky decks. All right, Trinket Mage on that. And I don't think I have Blue Robot slated, so we won't even see that repeat. But already, how cool is this? This is why I love these community shows. We got, I guess, 2 random decks for round 1. We're seeing another one in 3 and Slivers in 4. Delver's nowhere to be seen, baby. All right, here we go. All right, hey man, I'm cool being stuck at this. We'll just keep dropping Lords. Dropping the Lords. Blue Robot, the Ninja ain't showing up, so this is going to be Blocktown real soon. Probably next turn. Ideally, we drop a Forest, and then we've got the Sliver Muscle with Mutagenic behind it. So, hey, there you go, Nimchimsky. Yeah, man. Hey, is that your brew totally? Do you work on it with a friend? I don't want to. I always assume when I'm playing somebody that's, sometimes I find out later it's like, oh no, it's so and so's or whatever. So I don't want to be telling tales out of school sort of thing. So let us know. Very cool. All solo. Very nice. Yeah, I've got an old deck called Scorekeeper. I've maybe showed it once or twice over the years, but definitely didn't work that good. That's a thing of beauty. That 4/2 body is really, really nasty too. Gotta love creatures like that where you're just like, so what? Like when you come crashing on through. Oh, Josie Prio, I am sorry. Drawn pretty well here. If it's got a counter, nope. These are some big bodies coming over. All right. Oh, all right. Hey, I gotta start keeping score here as long as we don't got bouncy screens. Blue Robot. Now that would totally be a different game had Ninja shown up real early. So hold on. Orshove. Nim, I'll call it LL. This is a win. Gotta try to be a little consistent. All right. We got that. It's quite a bit of flyers. Don't really think that's going to be too big of a deal. Standard Bear. I'll probably go take a hike. Some snaps. I'll keep the Vastwoods in. Probably lose 2 growths. We're not too worried about things like that going down. I'll bring in the Journeys. And don't have a way to really make Scattershot work there. Alright, I'll just go like this. Stay aggro, my friends. This is game 2. Slum Reaper. Yes. Very cool name. Alright, much slower hand. We've got Cycling. Yeah, it's right on the edge here. I think I'll keep this. If it gets off too fast, we've got a block. We've got 2 draws in that. I'm going to keep this just because the mana's right, and sometimes Sliver mana can be rough, and I'm not here to win some trophy. I'm just here to have a good time. So part of me is feeling a little like, hey, let's keep something that's not crazy. See what happens. Because that last game was brutal. Almost feel bad. Those Lords show up and start holding hands. That math gets out of control quick. What do we got here? The Ornithopter comes out right away. All right. I think the game I was talking about is called Code Names. I think that's the name of it. Really cool game. Sliver showing up. All right. Flanking. More things need flanking. Yeah, and the new set that came out, I did a quick count of all the commons that have Proliferate, and there's 6. I only think a few of them will... Oh, I feel bad. I wish he had a ninja right into that. That would be ideal. Let's drop here. Maybe get a counter. All right. Here we go. Next turn we'll probably drop a Sands and a Thicket. Make sure to Thicket first because we've got a Forest in case we draw into another Lord. The normal tap lands. The Blossoming Sands is the Tranquil Expanse is just number 5 and 6 for super consistency. Doop. Oh, Jose Prio, I feel bad. Oh, of course. I'm going to sit here and start churning through Lords now. We'll cycle this now. I don't think our... Boy. Maybe I should play Slivers more often. This deck seems to like me. These things get out of control so fast. There are 2 in particular that I have brewed from new Proliferate, says Hexen Rouge. Very cool. Yeah, I'm really excited. I just don't know. You know, there's the there's that green one that proliferates, and that's often why in Infect I like to at least consider playing. I think it's Pistis Strike. It destroys a creature with flying, and the person gets a poison counter. Oh, all right. Well, there's black showed up, and here's a Gear Seeker. So this is not Blue Robot. Some different take on that. All right. Well, now I suddenly don't feel as bad because I'm just like, I don't feel like I've steered him wrong. Okay. Let's let's get rid of the big boy. Unless he can bounce it. Whoop. So we can keep attacking. Whambo. Oh, Lankinsey. Good point. Yeah, I'd be terrible in R&D. I would love to work in the flavor text unit of Wizards. If anybody knows somebody, get me a job. But, and speaking of which, I think this is the first set in probably 5 or 6 that I'm not horribly disappointed with the flavor text. I was actually pretty tickled by a lot of the little verbiage and non-long-windedness, which they tend to just write for days, and I think that's usually part of the problem. But all right, let's get our Lords out. I don't think we've got to worry about Force Spike or any shenanigans like that. Never know. Always helps when they're hellbent, though. Oh man, yeah, we just got super Lord draw there. All right, guys, get ready for round 3. But before you do, I'm gonna roll to a Proliferate video, and I'll be right back after these messages. Boop.
War of the Spark Mechanic Spotlight, Proliferate. War of the Spark marks the return of a keyword that's no stranger to war, Proliferate. Longtime fans will remember Proliferate as a tool that spread death and decay on a certain metal-loving world. Here on Ravnica, even on the brink of total destruction, Proliferate plays a slightly different role. First, we'll need a card to show off. World, Flux Channeler. Flux Channeler, it's the world. When you're instructed to proliferate, you choose any number of players or permanents that have counters on them, and any kind of counter will work. Could be +1/+1 counters on your creatures, loyalty counters on your planeswalkers. If you have an energy counter, that'll work, or even doom counters, if that's your thing. For each player or permanent you chose, take each kind of counter it has and give it another one. When you proliferate, you can't choose any player or permanent that doesn't already have a counter. Let's see Proliferate in action. Let's say the battlefield looked like this. You control Flux Channeler, Rising Populace, and Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. Now, Rising Populace already has 2 +1/+1 counters on it, and Jace is over here chilling at 5 loyalty counters. Across the battlefield, you're staring down Arlen, Voice of the Pack, and one of her wolves with a +1/+1 counter on it. Hey team, look, this isn't a real game. I'm just trying to help these people out with Proliferate. Cool. Can we turn the cards around? Thank you. So, we're casting Ignite the Beacon, hoping to find some help. Now before it resolves, Flux Channeler's triggered ability is going to happen, so you're going to proliferate. In War of the Spark, Proliferate has 2 chief uses. Make creatures with +1/+1 counters larger, and build the loyalty of your planeswalkers. So let's do that. +1/+1 counter for Rising Populace, and a loyalty counter for Jace. Now your opponent's stuff has counters, but you don't have to choose them when proliferating. Look, this isn't just a fight against Nicol Bolas, it's the fight against Nicol Bolas. Lose and there are no second chances. Use Proliferate, get your team as pumped as you can. War is on the horizon. Prepare.
Come on down to Adventurous Vehicles, where we offer the cheapest prices for any vehicle your heart desires. Check out this gorgeous fleet wheel cruiser, equipped with Aether power steering and weather light windows. Stock. Or if speed's your thing, you won't beat our open chase dragster in any race, and you'll never beat our price. Here at Adventurous Vehicles, we specialize in transports of all types, like this demolition stomper, perfect for those weekend construction projects or just taking a stomp through the woods. And even better is our price. Wow-wee! From wheels on the ground to ships of both sea and air, we got them all. Vehicles of every rarity and always for the lowest price. That's Adventurous Vehicles.
Hey all you Pauper fans, make sure to visit Gatherling.com. They host a variety of awesome free tournaments. That's right, free. Simply find a tournament that interests you and enter. Pauper Classic Tuesdays, or PCT, happens at 8 p.m. Eastern every Tuesday. Track your records, follow stats, all while enjoying a free tourney with prizes. Arctic Ghost is your host for Pauper Classic Tuesdays. Follow these 4 steps for a free tournament experience. Also remember to thank your host. They do this just for the love of the game. Have a great time. And we are back. Hoping to have round 3 up here. So if you're in the Getting Serious room, go ahead and join my table. And I've got the next deck called 3 ready to go. We're going to have our new Pictionary. My little man is going crazy on it. Found an old picture of him from way back, about 3 years back. So when it says Kid Deluxe at the end of it, it shows his cute little mug there. All right. Make sure I get that, if you can, email that to me while you're at the CPU there, Little Fight, because I want to stack up that 75 and play around with it. Got to be in the right mood to play that kind of a deck. It's pretty click intensive, and you're there to play. It's not like you got laundry in the other room and some chores to do and shit. Good stuff. Hey man, it's awfully quiet in the Getting Serious room. Yeah, Hex and Rouge, let's go. Anybody first up gets it. But while we're in the chat, let's make sure I can't hit those, Little Fight. But while you're what was I gonna say, in the chat, let's have somebody call out round 4. I already got it set up, so I'm just in the Getting Serious room, so come on over for it and join on in. Just double click on it. Constructed open play Getting Serious. That's where we're sitting. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I might forget. If you can just email it. Whoop. All right. Hex and Rouge, where'd you go? We've got it set up. We are waiting. It is getting serious. Medic Pool, nice. Yeah, Shiraz had a fun night. All right, there we go. Let's do this. Here we go. All right, let's see what deck number 3 is. The mystery ends now. Maybe. All right. Let's do this, as Neil says. Oh, looks like I'm playing White Robot with... Well, I can do something. There's a whole lot of nothing here. All right, this is a definite mull. We're going to mulligan this. Oh, one thing I will keep this. Let's throw this out. One thing you got to be real careful when you mulligan with the new London mulligan rule. Don't click anywhere. There's no like, are you sure you want to do this? I've pitched a card or two every once in a while like, wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. So, word of the wise. For all those curious, here's Hex and Rouge's upcoming deck list. Oh, nice. The little white critters. Yeah, thank you for that, Little Fight. Keep them going with the who's on first and who's on round 4. So we can get it all set up. So this is some sort of forest. Whoo, I like it already. Sky Shroud Ridgeback. What's this, like green one with I'm assuming like, oh, what's that? Hunger of the Howl Pack? Maybe. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna get my aggro on. I sure wish they had different artwork for this card. Great card, but what is like some androgynous blue smurf? What the hell is that thing? All right. Some sort of Thalabrew. Yeah, the first time I got real serious about playing Magic in like official tournaments, it's way back when Nemesis was released, and I asked a judge to check my deck because I had a version of Stompy. I was just going to play it. All signed up, looked over my list, said everything looks fine, and I dropped a Sky Shroud Ridgeback my first turn, and opponent said judge, because it wasn't like legal till the next day, and so I got booted. But they gave me a refund because the judge had okayed my list. So, woohoo! Locked and loaded, Semantic Foil, nice. You got it, buddy. All right, we're gonna take 2 and like it. That red makes me nervous. I thought this was just an honest green deck, but no. Burning Tree had to show up and screw it up. Oh, Zoo City. Damn. Hexen getting it going. Woo. That's like a full-on Ric Flair move. All right. We might just have to play a little catch-up here. I think I'm going to have to trade and keep them honest. We don't have much life gain in this list. And wait for our flyers to sweep up the rest. I'm going to trade with the BTE and probably just block other stuff. Volt's got 4. All right. Oh, I didn't start in Nemesis. I started in the dark. I'm the old timer, as I'm fond of saying. All right, let's start trading some stuff here. We ain't gonna live too long. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I don't like this guy. Screw it. Let's just buy time. And we're only gonna have really 1 or 2 critters next arc. Come on, burn out. No more creatures. Oh, a 3/3. Going all in. So cool when you can have a 2-color aggro deck and you're stuck at 2, but they're the 2 you need as far as lands go. Just love when that happens. It's a thing of beauty. All right, time to stop the bleeding. Boom. Take this, sucker. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that. I meant to equip. Oh well. I guess it works either way. That's gonna die. I hope he's not running white too. Ouch. I'll take 5. Never want to give your opponents choices. Yes, I'll take 5. I don't know, Deluxe, I remember making jokes about the crab dudes falling with you. Tight counters. Oh yeah, that's yeah, I know Fallen Empires was I gotta get out the timeline. I know those two are close together. That's right. The first game that I walked in and go, what kind of crap is this? It was Fallen Empires. I was like, geez, what a mess. Wait. All right. Okay, let's go block here. Block here. We're just trying to stay alive here. We do have a journey or 3. All right. Can we stabilize? Yeah, that's probably... You're right. I think that is more accurate. It was... Because I was right. It was such a deal, remember, back then, too, because you could... Fallen Empires was like... Even then, there was so much of it in the market that stores had the packs for like 99 cents for like 15 and or whatever they were back then, 12. Yeah. All right. Never a dead card. We're going to trade here, baby. Woo! Yeah, I remember playing Little Fight in those early days, and he had 1 or 2 Moxes, and he just, like, we're playing on, like, the sidewalk, and he just just scratch it up. I love it. And he's like, no! We're just like, we're playing cards, damn it. Get out of our way. Oh, okay. Ah, yes. Thank you for that. Hey, now I officially know. But the dark sounds so much cooler. Everybody knows I like dark things. I'm the Halloween guy. It's got to be the dark. Missed it by a couple months. All right. Okay, here we are. Let's do this. Let's attack. We don't need no life. Get out of here, sucker. Bam. Let's do this. We'll bring back our Thopty. Whoop. We'll play him. And then, see, he's got the Rancor in hand. That's 5. That's not really going to matter. But I'm going to respect it and block with the Skyfish instead. Never know. It might be a little lightning bolt with our name on it. Ah. All right. Well, damn it. Let's just rewind and erase all that. Just kidding. That's rule 1. All right. Ooh, man. If he's got any burn, this is... God, this is a fun day. All these new lists. Even Zoo's working. Sometimes I wish Ric Flair was in the chat, or we could hear him in real life and get a big woo. Because that's what it's feeling like today. Bam! Has he got a lightning bolt for our face? Or has he finally zooed out? Come on, zoo out. Damn. Ooh, that's going to put us to 1 if we trade. I hope it's a victim. Oh, man, I didn't want to see that. All right. Let's bring this up. I'm just going to leave it in hand. Oh, man, we're going to be at 1. 1. Come on, Bonesaw. Turn into something else. All right. Let's drop here. One life. Oh, man. Hex and Rouge got the thumb screws. No more creatures. Stop. Ah. Feel like roadkill over here. That'd be a nice way to end it. Oh, man. He's got us. We need to draw more cards than we're capable of. Oh. Maybe not. Now if we draw a Journey, that double play there, we could still top deck a Journey. Come on, Journey. Oh, man. What a cruel draw that was, right? We're at 1 life. Vault Scourge. Will it even let you commit suicide this way? I don't think it will. Nope, I didn't think so. All right. Let's concede. That would have been a funny way. At least take our own head off. Beautiful. So nice to see Zoo work. One of those decks comes across real clunky sometimes. So, all right. So we've got a lot of hate here. Yeah, we'll bring in the Alkalites, mostly for blockers. I'm going to bring in all the Missionaries. Not maybe 1 strands. I'm going to get rid of Bone Saws. We're not the aggro here. I do like these for the block ability. I'm going to take out 1 Sun Chaser, a Scourge, a Splitter, and we'll call it at that. Bam! That was beautiful, Hex and Rouge. I wish everybody's names matched. Bonus points if your name matches. Zoo. How cool is that? Some Orzhov Nimchimsky Tricknology round 1. Then some cool blue Affinity. Now we're playing up against Zoo. Anybody that thinks Pauper's stagnant, just watch this show or send the list to somebody once it's up on YouTube. Yeah, I want to play first, damn it. Okay. This ain't so bad. I've seen better, I've seen worse. Got a lot of blocking options. We'll keep it. Hard not to. All right. It's funny too. It's like UFC fighting or boxing. It's like, so I knocked this guy out, but then he knocked this guy out who knocked me out. But it doesn't mean that it works that way. It's like, so if we shuffle the decks like this, all of a sudden maybe lose every one of them or win every one of them or whatever. It's just part of what makes the game so great. All right, what am I doing? I'm trying to play Magic. Here we are. We'll do this. And we'll just do this for the sheer spectacle of it, right? Ah! Triple Thopters! Woo! And there you go, Manifold. That's what it's all about, baby. All right. I blocked that all day long. Let's go, Kurt Ape. I'm going to be really impressed if his mana works out so good again. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Let's drop this first. I'll return a Thopter. Yes, I want to return something in my hand. We'll do that. Cast this. And I'll play the Citadel. And attack! Huzzah! Kurt Ape into a commercial. Kurt Ape. Yeah, what would the Kurt Ape commercial be? You know, I've still got the Nettle Sentinel hand lotion, like the Sentinel for your skin. I've got the graphic built. I've got all the footage. I can't write to it. I was actually thinking I was going to just put music down and put it in a little box and have like a writing contest or something. I don't know who would win, or maybe just bragging rights or whatever, but see who could come up with what. Have some burn-in time code so people could come up with as many jokes as they want. Alrighty, I will definitely take the damage. Sorry for the cough there. Ha! I'm gonna block. I'm gonna keep my life total nice and high there. Man, there's the forest right on cue. Don't be a land, don't be a land. Good times, good times. All right, well, we'll start coming over with the hawk here. Wish I had some bone splitters and such. We kept 3 in. We're gonna bring back a Thopter. Could bring back the dude. They're there to block. Now I've got the potential to double block, at least kill one of these Kurt Apes. Apologetic off. Sorry. As I say sorry for saying sorry. You got me. Alright, let's do this way. This is a pretty cool list too. We'll have to hit up Hex and Rouge to share his list with us, and that way after the show I can post everything. Oh man, brutal. You know, Colossal Might's one of those cards you want to shove into any zoo list, but it always feels clunky when I do it. Boy, it's feeling good here. Damn. Pow. We don't even get to kill the Kurt Ape. All right. I have not seen a doctor yet. No, it's believe me, it's only when I talk a lot, and which is pretty rare. It's usually only on Fridays. So, but I will go pretty soon and get a checkup. At least have them listen to my lungs or something. Because yeah, it's been nagging for about three weeks now. So I know I said last week, like, keep me honest, and thank you for that. Man, we're gonna crash and burn hard here. We did not want to draw a plane, even as pretty as it is, thanks to the artist Therese Nielsen. Yeah, we are in a tight spot. Can't really block. I want to have Metalcraft after I block. We're probably going to drop that Auriok Sun Chaser next, and then we won't be able to do much of anything. I'm just going to hope we top deck something that'll work. Otherwise, he can kill us. Blazing Salvo doing some work with this kind of a deck. I still don't like giving people a choice. Already have to say sorry. My next no match between Twitch and MTGO. I'm too lazy. Okay. Got some wild mongrels outside. Hopefully the mic's not picking that up. All right, I'm taking it all. It'd be funny if Pauper, what was it? Peasant used to have that where it was you could have a few uncommons or whatever, but yeah, we're dead here. It's funny, this is almost the deck I brought to PTLA, but it's too many games like this where low land count, and this you can just kind of draw dead. White doesn't really have any ways to draw there, so bam, crash burn there. All right, so before the next round starts, I'm gonna roll to my boy Kid Deluxe has his new Pictionary out, and so I'm gonna Yeah, let's roll to that, and yeah, let me roll to that real quick, right after a quick little mass video. Be back in just a sec.
Attention Pauperganda Knights! Show your love of all things Pauper with our Ultra Deluxe Playmats. And true to our Pauper roots, the glorious artwork is 100% free.
Trying to give these guys everything they can get to me. That's it.
Just send an email to pauperganda@gmail.com with the subject 1, 2, or 3, and we'll send you the playmat file for free.
I gotta read it again because my mind is just a piece of shit this morning.
All you need to do is visit our friends at inkgaming.com. Order yours today.
All right, back, and who's got fourth? I'm sorry, it was Manifold? Yeah. So is Manifold Erebus 23? Very cool, J-Sig. All right. Okay, so we'll just go for 4 here, and join here. Deck 4. Let's go. I said 4. Yeah. Okay. Boy, 2 big L's for Zoo. That was brutal. There's no game 3s here, people. Loss, loss, win, win, loss, loss. It's not him. Who's jerk? Is it or isn't it? You pull it. All right, we'll keep this. Well, then I guess it could be 5, if that's the case. All right. Erebus 23. Oh, all right. Well, I guess we know who's 5th then. We'll go from there and see if we can death touch ping this guy. Koli Han, have you tried Linen Squire with some of the Lotus Petals in that Metalcraft? Yeah, that was in some of the first few builds. In the end, it's not trying for any sort of mid-game recursion. It's trying to win really, really quick with flyers, but the drawback being that can happen. All right, we're up against Burn. Manicfold, what is your username? Is it Manicfold? Lord Downey, all right. All right, you got 5. I'm sorry, my friend. In the spirit of trying to keep things moving along, that was a little too quick. All right. So we've got a Viper player, a counterspell here. Yeah, so often the norm is that the names don't match. I'm going to counter that. Call me counter happy. Trying to keep my life total preserved. Beautiful land. All right, Bolt hits us. Lava Spike don't. Let's get a dude in the yard. Probably bring out Trinket Mage. He'll probably eat a big fat removal spell, and then we'll be able to Pulse of Murasa it back. That's right, Linkinsey. It is a Doomblade on a stick. Boom, boom, boom. Not too worried about our ability to kill creatures here, so I'm actually going to go after the Seat of the Synod. So our mana is really nice and fixed. Yeah, I want to use the ability. God, look at that artwork. So pretty. All right. Seat comes down. And hopefully Trinket Mage dies so we can pulse it. If not, we'll just start swinging with Viper. All right. Flash Gordon. Oh, I should have had that video up and ready for Little Vite's irritation levels and blood pressure. All right, here we are. All right. Let us, yeah, you know what? I'm still not going to preordain. I'm just going to attack because we've got Counterspell followed by Viper. Next turn, I'll preordain. Sometimes I wonder if I should play Careful Study over preordain in this kind of build with so much pulse and burn out there, but Flash. Back when we didn't get flags so much. It's funny, you sit there and try not to make any money off YouTube now and just say, don't monetize that. And it's still just like, flag, flag, flag. It's like, yeah. All right. I'll do this now. Trying to save as much damage as possible. Stay in the single digits, at least. Okay, we like that, because now we've got a target. He's dead. Let's pull this out end of turn so we can stay a little bit aggro. Here's that. Ugly bit rate, huh? All right. Here we are with this. Let's just rock this now. Whoop. We'll get out big old fatty. Start attacking. Get our life total reset. Yeah, that's almost before my time. I think Flash Gordon came out when I was like 2 or something. I remember being scared of that bad guy in it, but God, it's so campy. So bad it's good sort of movie, you know? Bottom on this order. All right, well, we've got that set. Let's I'm just gonna drop our dude. We'll show the longbow when we need to, if a Thermal Alchemist shows up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna try to go aggro here. And I'm actually gonna grab a relic. We don't have anybody in our yard, and I don't have any counters here, so I'm just gonna trip it now, just for the card draw. Try to get another Murasa. We don't have anything that's gonna cost us anything. Good. All right, so now I can turn that Trinket Mage into a ninja. Try to find the other Murasas. Opponent's at 1 card. Not too worried, but this is probably one of the other decks I was considering playing. It's always evolving, just little bits here and there, but man, I love this deck. A lot of fun. All right. Let's attack here. We'll bring out the ninja. Bring back Value Mage. Go like this. Draw some cards. Yep. Come on, Murasa. All right, well, we've got a counter engine now. Only one dude down. I'll do the end of turn Flash Gordon. We got Flash. We got Flash. Heck, all we need now is a trench coat and... Bad joke. So I think we've got him dead next turn. Yeah, he's going to have to kill something here because we got lethal right now. This way, if he's got a Fireblast, he's got to point it at some of our dudes. All right, let's attack. Booyah. You used to brew, never lose to Delver. At what point does that become Burn or Boros? Yeah, usually most of my brews don't lose to Delver. You've got to, it's got to be pretty far and few. But one of the changes I made to this list, with all the Guardians of the Guild pack running around, I was running into some losses that didn't need to be there. So I cut one of the Vipers for a Wing Coatl, or however the hell you say that. Of course, they have to make it difficult. Worst card in most metagames, but in the one we're playing now, I like it. So, all right, we don't really have to care about this. We'll bring in all 4 of these, obviously. Our 4th Murasa lives in our sideboard here. We'll take this out. We've got Dispels, Trinket Mages, Ninjas. Everything's feeling good. I'm going to keep these 2 in if he brings in a bunch of artifact damage. And I'm actually going to side out a Preordain. In this matchup, a lot of times I want to sit and I want to wait till later to play a Preordain. Obviously, early, we're in mana trouble. It's nice to see, but this deck runs 20 lands, so we're feeling pretty good there. All right. It's going to be another WW. This is like the absolute stream, right? It's like wins, losses, wins, losses. Don't go anywhere. After the stream, we'll go over the new card set and see what you guys, any cards you guys are excited about. Mention it in the chat. We'll get it all queued up. I got a few things written down. I think of the new set, Gideon's Sacrifice is probably the one I'm most anxious to get. It's that breaks a lot of rules. That turns a lot of mainstay cards off, and I think Tokens is coming back because of it. Yow, man, talk about a hand. If I knew I was drawing a land. I've got them both. Jimmy Magnus, very cool name. Sound like a strong man. They always have that Magnus. Yeah, we'll mulligan this. Don't you dare. Mulligan, I know, even in games that don't count, I'm like, oh, man. Looks like we're losing this one. All right, I'll keep this. We can only go so far here. I'll put that at the bottom. I can find that. And come on, let's draw. How cool would just the lifeland be here? Ooh. If I did Jimmy Magnus, it was just a mistake because I'm a chatterbox and it's not a game that really matters too much. So I'll definitely try to hit that up in round 3 if we get there. Hopefully this Hydroblast is able to take out either an Alchemist or the Curse. That's what I'm kind of gearing for here. This is officially the first time I have seen London Mulligan. I think it was, you were here last week, weren't you, Little Fight? I think that was the first rollout. I don't know. I'm still, something about it just doesn't feel like I have as many options. It's weird. I know you get to see more cards when the shit really hits the fan, but I don't know. I kind of like that setting up your turn with the scry. Maybe I just did it too much. I don't know. The London Mull is not active yet. I'll throw a Dispel at that. Let's keep things honest. Second for me, Magic Age showed that for me with Zombies Brew. Tactical Terry speaking some truth there. Yeah, I think I know Modern there's a bunch of problems with it and like ley lines and such, but well, we got a slow hand, but we got a nice defense to keep it. If we can get one more land, our Trinket Mage will be able to find our other land, and then we'll be able to start turning some stuff on. All right. Hey, all right, cool. They want to sit around and let us gain life and slowly build our chances up here. I'm fine with that. It's the Rebos 23. No idea. He's probably on a stream. We're in the Getting Serious room. He's probably just kind of figuring out his way around burn or whatnot. And here we come, right? All right. I'm actually going to go get a seat so I can have Hydroblast insurance. We've got the Pulse of Murasa because I'm sure that Trinket Mage isn't going to live too long. Whoop. And this way, if our seat gets blown up, we still have a target for the Murasa to go get. Get. That's too bad. I like the new rule. Today I played Paper Magic with my son. Had to explain it for him the first time. Oh, very cool, then, Timsky. Yeah, we've been adopting it at the table too, but I guess I'm neither here nor there. We're going to let that die. We kind of want it to. And Hydroblast is for curses and alchemists, hopefully. Or if we're in a tight spot. All right. Yeah, got a lot of love in the chat here. Good to see all of you. Thank you for joining us as usual on a Friday. I might not be around that much this weekend, being that my mom's in town doing the whole family thing. We'll get back this, go to 20 life. And in case we draw into a ninja, I'll play this. Our Hydroblast can grab the permanents we're worried about. I don't need to sit back too much being at 20 life. Let's take elves, for example. London Moles do not really help Pauper elves a ton, but being able to bottom a Crater Hoof after a mulligan in Legacy is huge. Yep. Yeah, I don't play enough formats regularly enough to really be a very educated person to ask, even though I'm the guy on camera. So look to the chat if you want any of that. All right. Had a really fun time with my friends this last week on Facebook. I've always gotten, you know, when you watch those nature shows and they tell you like those venom warnings, right? They're like, you know, red before yellow, evil fellow, or something. I can't even remember it now because I'm always rhyming stuff differently or having too much fun with alliteration or, you know, just little private jokes. So we went on and on about it. Was almost like a bad advice column. What was everything from falling to, like, you know, I was like, electrical socket issues, stuff with metallic tissues, you know, just all these little stupid rhymes. It's ridiculous. Good time though. I know we still take the damage, so I just want to kill that thing. See if we can all right, we take one. Good use of a Hydroblast. Like my buddy wrote, if the embers are red, it makes a good bed. It's just really silly shit. All right, here we go. Come on, Erebos. Axe 7 Skimmo 72. Ugh. You guys are killing me with these names. I'm going to call you AC. Is our opponent still here? Oh, they whoop. Let's see. Game log. Nope, they're there. Strange. All right, I'm gonna give this guy to the 19, and then I'll just quit, and we'll jump into the last round. Now, let a fight to be clear. We'll give this guy about a minute to come back. What username am I looking for round 5? Who had next? It was Lord Downey, right? Yeah. Manifold is playing Lord Downey. Oh, Manifold is Lord Downey. Okay. All right. I'll give our guy just a little bit more time here. It might have been a rage quit, but it looks like he's back. I don't blame him with Pulse and Hydroblast and such. We shall see. And if you can, this might make it a lot easier. Nimchimsky, please, and everybody else that's played, if you could just email us the text-only version of your deck list, if you just export it as a text file, just email it to pauperganda@gmail.com. I would really like to just have an ocean of lists that were all played today, me and the opponent, minus the burn, but that's not too big of a mystery there. pauperganda@gmail.com. All right. I'm going to give this guy to 18, and then either a bug took over or maybe he spilled the beer on his computer. I don't know what's going on, but it's me. Oh, there we go. All right. Impatience is a virtue, my friends. You heard me. Impatience. All right, let's get a little bit of aggro going here. We're at 17 life. Let's bring this up. And if we didn't have Pulse of Murasa and so much life gain in this list and the ability to counter magic, we could run Sillock Life Staff, but wow, okay. Maybe he's really flooded here. Yeah. 2, 4, you know, I do kind of need more lands. But I'll grab the bow. Here we go. Yes, J-Sig, keeping it honest. I know my old keyboard, it's at my feet over in the corner. My son inherited the computer with a extra keyboard. There ain't nothing like when wine hits a keyboard, boy. Ugh. Well, usually you don't have the sense about you to just go like this with the keyboard or turn it upside down, but it's not that easy on a laptop. Boy, I haven't seen Stagger Shock in a while. Good to see you again. But anyway, when those things harden and crystallize, those little sugar crystals turn into little Fraunhofer light prisms, bouncing all these little laser signals, and you just get a keyboard that's worse than broken. It writes random stuff, and it's just craziness. Okay. I've got that, and that. I can double play a end of turn here. So I'm going to play the bow. And then just do the Flash Gordon move and attack for 2 here. We're going to take some more damage. Yeah, I know. Get that keyboard out of the way of the wine, right? Yeah, about the second or third glass, I think that way too. Take it out of the way. Give me my creative sauce. That's what the kids call it. Yeah, we'll take 2. Feels kind of silly countering the second end of a rebound spell. Okay. That we will counter. He played a land, so I don't want to take 3 and lose a permanent. That's bad idea sauce. What is this? All right. I don't know if we can race this. We need a Murasa to show up quick. We've got our own Fireblast of the Simic Persuasion on the board. All right. This will help some things. We still got a counter out there. Okay. Yeah. Let's go get some land. I'll grab a seat. Play this. Attack. It'll be close. I think we lost Shirazamon. I'm just glad he could make it. There were quite a few pints that guy downed, he was saying at the top of the show. He might have drifted off into a sleepy haze. That's what Fridays are for. Let's not get too serious with ourselves. All right, preordained. Come on, show me your Murasa, and this game's over. Well, okay. That ain't so bad. I'll say top bottom. Attack. I'm actually going to bring back the I'll bring back the Viper just so I can end of turn still have access to 8 damage next turn, which should put us at lethal. We've got a counter spell for a lot of stuff. Yeah, I want to use the ability. My goodness, who wouldn't? So this way. I'm kind of sleepy after all the photos. Still here though. Thank you, my friend. Woo. All right. Alchemist, I don't know if he's going to get a turn here. All right. What is in store at the end of this? Do I kill it? He's going to block something. I'm just going to get rid of it. Don't want any amplification going on. We'll get in our 6 damage. Really want to draw into a Murasa here. This will be a close one. I'm glad it is. Wouldn't if it was a tournament I was paying for, but we're just having a good time. Come on, Murasa. Let's shut the door on this one. Very easy to do the math here. No. All right, I'm going to keep that for a little lightning bolt shenanigans because I got him dead to rights. Unless he really goes crazy. Kunstreisen! By the way, you guys haven't yet. Methodical is posting a new Pauper deck video thingy every week now, and it's great. Awesome. Yeah, just be honest with you. I'm just kind of out of the scene sometimes. You know, I do my own thing, and Showtime comes up on Fridays. A lot of times people are like, what'd you think about blankety blank? I'm like, what? Huh? Just don't know. Lightning bolt to the face. Ouch. Well, looks like we're going to live by the skin of our chinny chin chin. As the Wolf of the Woods would say. How cool is this? We're going to win with 1 life. Was that a win-win too? Hold on, this was burn. We won the first one. I think that was a win-win. This is like a day of absolutes. Winning at 1 life. Oh, thanks a lot, Murasa. Nice of you to show up. All right, here we go. We won't show him the Murasa. Good game to you too, Aerobus. All right, so we're 2-2 in a fake tournament that doesn't matter. Lord Downey, I'm waiting for you, baby. Murasa for the Rubbins. Yeah, I know it's like you're at 3 life. I'm gonna fling my target you for 92. So yeah, and then Chimsky just drop kicked us in round 1 with a beautiful list that hopefully we'll have in the scroll down sector of the YouTube video later when you're watching this in the future. I'm in the past. Then we crunched a blue robot sort of build, Affinity. Got absolutely steamrolled by Zoo. And then we'll just say beat burn. All right. Make sure I got it set to 5. Yep. Join. I don't even remember what 5 is. Let's see. Yes, 5. Oh, I think I do. Yeah. It doesn't bode well, but it's fun. When has deck quality ever stopped me from playing, right? Woo! Yeah, I want to play first. Have I played first every single game? I think I have. Ooh, look at this. I love this in this White Infect brew that I'm toying around with. I put it in just for the fun of it. Oh my god. Rester Zeal and White Infect has been a lot of fun. Granting flying if you play it main phase. I'm going to keep this just because of this. I run 20 cards, 20 lands, 3 of them are steps, just to really try to hit that sweet spot of consistency but not flood. All right, let's rock this. I love all the Ric Flairing. Woo! Just makes you happy. Can't turn it off. All right, man. God, if all art was this good. You know, this is a pretty good art deck, right? Even that looks pretty badass. Affinity. What sort of treachery is this? I got you Affinity right here. I'm going to go for the quick. I'm going to go for the quicks. Going to get that God's Willing going. Rester Zeal behind it. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, it's hard for me when I put together these lists. You can usually expect to see Simic or White Infect in one of them. I just like it too much. What is this coolness? I was expecting a boring Atog. BTE shows up with the Furnace backup. Damn. All right, everybody in all caps, loving it. Like I said, don't go anywhere after this match. I'll bring up the spoiler list and we can have a little Q&A discussion. Recommend you do the same. The mothership has it. Maybe Shiraz or Littlefight can find that link of the official card image gallery if people want to follow along and not have to squint at the little video. Maybe bring it up in the chat would be cool. Or not. It's all good. Flare Husk. All right. Well, I'm going to fly right over you, mister. I'll get my damage in while I can. Probably sit back on... Ouch! I smell a... Might be a smarter play to just drop the priest past the turn here. Yeah, Conceal. This is a little scary with Bushwhacker mentality. I'm going to stay back on this one. And get my little concrete wall of the Priests of Norn set up and we'll be set. I know, watch this cough turns into something and I'm dead next week. It's like, Pauperganda host, dead. At age whatever. All right. Down goes the priest. This sucks. Teach me to not be 2, 4, 5, 6. Bam. Glad he's not on infect. Okay. Well, let's fly. Woo! This stage, I'll put out the critters there. Negative cough. Bring this out. I think I'm going to play the step. In fact, no matter what the list is, it does tend to be a little mana hungry. So I like to run a little bit more than usual. Lately, 20 is such a sweet spot for brewing. Just going to keep him honest here. Just keeping this dude's back. All right. Very smart play there. Notice the color combo staying back so that if I do have any color tricks, which we know I do. Look at my hand. It's all it is color tricks. Ouch. I would have gone after the Mur. Maybe, curious. All right, 2, 4, 6. We're still alive next turn if we do that. Let us go like... More likely to probably eat a bolt here. I'm going to say red on this. That's our heavy hitter. I'll say black on this. Draw a card. Hope for the best. Throw that on the bottom. And 2. I'll take with everything. You have a land theory? I'm curious. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just often found, even Boros Bully, it started at 21, backed up to 20. This one, really like the land count. I've got 17 basics and 3 steps. I know it sounds barbarically simple because it's exactly a third of the deck if you're running 60, but a 20 land count. I'm starting when I start a brew now, I just start with that, and I don't have a lot of the hiccups I used to of ironing out the mana and stuff, whether it's mana intensive or not. It just seems to really flush out well. Talk about a good art upgrade. That's cool looking. Okay. Oh, Teferi's Time Twist has some of the coolest flavor text of the new set. I wrote it down on... Definitely trying to remember that one. All right. Any sort of boost here? Come on. Well, we can get him for 3. Problem is we got to do more than that. I'll hold that back and block. Let's see. That's 2, 4, 5. As long as he doesn't have a trick there. Well, we're not going to see it till next turn anyway. I can wait on that. I'll drop this, call black. Okay. That's not really going to do much. I don't know really what is. Black and red coming through. Wish we had vigilance. That killing of the priest was pretty tight. Yeah, it's really interesting. The last couple of years, I've really, even when I'm going aggro, boy, what was really cool was to see like Mezzo from a Delver fame. You know, he went from 17 basics forever and went up to 18 just for that extra, just tournament grind. You know, as long as you got something to do with them. Every deck's gonna flood here and there, but that fine balance of not having to ship everything and having enough to play with and do things with. Come on over, Angler. Let's go. Are we going to be able to pull this off? I think we will. Watch, he's got a disfigure perfectly timed, right? Of course, he'd probably be doing it right now. Or an Edict. That would really suck. Not many people play the instant Edict, but you never know. Okay, in response to that, I'm going to pull this, called black. Boop. Imagine if they printed something just like that. In fact, protection with black and red. Woo! All right, what do we call that? Rakdos Rage? Very flexible spell, the pillage there. Okay, Journey sounds good. So this is the list I like to run now. I love the Restorer Zeal. What I did was took out Bone Splitter. I wanted a card that could turn on Tethmos High Priest, which is why I don't need to run Corpse Cur, because I mean I think we got, what did we go, like 1 and 4 when I last played a version of this. But I just bent everything around, keeping guys safe, alive. The Cure plays for free, great against burn. And everything else can point at the priest, which oftentimes ends up targeting the bodyguard so you can get through with that last bit of damage. But I really like this build. So it feels like you're running 17, the aggro curve, but you've got 3 steps, so you've got a little bit of extra draw built in. That with God's willing. It's okay. I like it a lot more than like Emerge Unscathed and stuff in this style. Yeah, that happens twice, but when you're already winning, this lets you set up your turn a little bit better. And Arrestor Zeal is just such a house. I took out Bone Splitter, and because so many times, you know, can't really target the priest with it, and I was like, I guess I'm using that as a verb now. So yeah. All right, so I brought those in. What did I bring out? Did I bring it? Oh, I didn't do anything yet. I'm bringing in the Journeys. I'll bring out Arms Cure is probably going to pay some dividends here. Flying's good. This is good. Yeah, what to bring out? Maybe one Cure, one Willing, one Zeal. Let's go like that. Why not? YouTube.com/Pauperganda. Johnny's spelled better because it's a +1/1 and indestructible. Yeah, but it doesn't kill. All right. We will mulligan this. Got a lot of pain. Ooh. We'll mulligan this. One land to all lands. Those are always frustrating. We'll keep this. Gonna put 2 cards down. One. I think I'm gonna go 2 on that. I'm gonna keep our dude alive. Double time. Glad that pillage didn't hit our Mur that game. It might have been the difference. Yeah, being able to fly at a moment's notice is it's a lot of card for 1 mana. I like it. Not hellbent sold on it. It has to be in there sort of thing. It's just kind of the flavor of the week. I needed something that was a little bit more organic with Tethmos, and that seemed to be where it was at. Yeah, usually don't get to that stage though. Hex and Rouge. Boy. So this play tells me he's got another one in his hand. So we know what one of the 5 cards is. It's another Bushwhacker, or 3. I'm going to take a chance here. Mutagenic lets me play this now. Maybe hard cast an Electrickery here. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, that new guy's pretty cool. What is it? The Burning Prophet, I think his name is. Ouch. Well, Mutagenic's not going to do much against that, is it? Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. Gideon Sacrifice, Callous Dismissal, Boreal Grazer, Burning Prophet, and that Samut Spirit. It's a pretty good red aggro spell. I don't know if it's going to make the cut. It's just stuff, you know, I want to buy. For all of 2 cents for 4 of them or whatever it's going to be. Always good to stock up, have fun. New little toolbox. My kid just found Trespasser's Curse in our collection and is just in love with it. I was giggling to myself because remember when Little Fight first saw that card, he was just like, how is this legal? But yet it never makes a list. But so I love those kind of clock decks. Get that and like the Ill-Gotten Inheritance together and a black Kill Everything shell. That might be good times. Play me a last game. I'd like to show everyone that Rakdos Cure deck. I'm not even sure if I remember it. But you bet, buddy. I'll play you a game. We're not even at the 2-hour mark here. Oh, sacrifice this. What do we got going on here? Green floating. Let's Galerium's in the house. I'm scrolling up, sorry. Just because I want to get rid of things. I'm going to do this just to draw. I just want to set up our next turn. We don't really have a very exciting hand here, so I'll get rid of the little Bushwhacker. Hey, that helps a lot. I'll put this on top. And we'll block here. I wish we were blocking a bigger creature, but oh well. Yeah, it's just a community fun day. About every 4 or 5 weeks, we just hang out, play a different deck every single round. Let some of the fans of Pauperganda, yeah, just feel the love, right? Wonder if I should attack here. Kind of feel like I should. Guess it'll cost a removal spell either way. 2 trains of thought here. Don't have to worry about Galvanic Blast. So I'm going to drop this. Get this out of range here. Make this a permanent 2/2 and we won't have to ever worry about it again. Zoop. Take that Angler. He just pulled about 50 teeth out of his mouth. Alright, here we are. Keeping Little Fight busy. Alright. This is when we really like this. I'll keep this back just for the arrestor. Vigilance on an infect creature. How cool is that? So if you're a fan of Pauperganda, see me play this build. You've probably seen like 10 different versions of this. There's a First Strike version that's just brutal. This First Strike with infect is a really nasty thing. Like I've always been fond of saying, one of the best reasons to play infect is stuff like this. You just don't worry about people gaining life. It's like, have fun. Well, that's a neat kill spell. He's only at 1. Could hit him for 4. He doesn't have a Metalcraft yet, so this guy's kind of safe. I'm going to attack with everything here. Let's see what happens. I use it to save a spell as opposed to flying at this point. My baby fell asleep to game 1 and slept till 4. Good nap time TV. Oh, I don't know how to take that, Devon. I got to step up my excitement level, I guess. I guess I could kill them both. My dude wouldn't really live. I'm going to keep that for a combat trick. That's cool. I'll just kill that. Having only 1 creature out, I'm going to lean on that Zeal as a defensive. Keep it out of Galvanic Blast Prism. Daddy duty today, yes. A baby and an infant. Give me numbers. Alright, that feels really good now. We'll attack here. Orum's Cure is so awesome. If you control a plains, tap an untapped creature rather than pay its spell cost or not, and it prevents 4. So we're really out of the woods now. Yeah, get him chewing on some wild mongrels or something, right? I tell you what, boy, you got any children in your life, whether they're yours or little brothers, whatever, get them into this game because, boy, the vocabulary and math just off the chart. Both my boys almost ready for magic. All right, Hexenroos. Nice. Yeah, mine are quickly getting into that shut up, Dad, I'm too cool to hang with you stage, so it's getting lonely, I tell you. My oldest got a girlfriend, going off to college. Man, I feel old. All right. Well, let's call red on this. I don't want BTE or Lightning Bolt tricks doing much of anything here. I'll call red. And I'll attack again. Just kind of slow rolling it here. We're at 15. Just nibbling. Rester Zeal might get in for that surprise, or if we draw another one, just all of a sudden we win. But this is when I do miss Bone Splitter, man. On the back of a priest, it's pretty badass. All right. Woo! Now we're out of Edict range, thank God. All right, I'm feeling a little more overzealous here. We'll make him fly. A flying priest! Hey, wouldn't the angels sue for slander if that was the case? Oh, got an inheritance. Ah, there it is. Oh, is that the list you're playing? All right. I think it's a little I'll be very surprised if I'm able to get every list. Human nature. Somebody out there is going to drop the ball and not email us. But most of them should be in the video chat box, more info, whatever. It'll go on for days. Oh, and we also, we just did a promo the other day, if you're wondering what that was. Our friends in Italy, which we have many, Italy and Brazil, you guys are crazy for Pauper, and we love you. We love that you love it. But there's some big event going out there that's all for charity and very good cause. So it's a little confusing because there's a little language barrier there. That's why I was like, more information in the chat below. And it's like, just this like Iliad of information. Pretty crazy. Well, we're protected from red. Let's get rid of that angler just so he doesn't turn into block food. In a perfect world, I'd hold on to that for the second angler to come down and slow roll this. But right now, we're protected from his deck pretty much, and we're just chewing him up. Flying Priest. Is it a card? All right. Have we locked him? Maybe he's sitting on like electricaries and such. Woo! That was a weird day, wasn't it? Loss, win-win. Loss, win-win, win-win. That was crazy. For Downey, good ones. I think he just got a little flooded there. Boy, have I been there before. All right, little fight. Challenge away, my friend. This will be the last game, and then we're going to go to the spoiler lists and discuss stuff. But not that I'm all that good about it, but I'll just wait for the challenge here. So yeah, what was the first one? I mean, this cat's kind of cool. Obviously, if Charm Stray said you can have any number of them, it might be something. This makes a nice reprint, but I don't like the art as much as the old one. Oh, looks like we're here. All right. So that let's just somebody say a number in the chat, and I'll just count down, and that's the deck I'll play, because I know what I'm playing against, so I don't want that there. Yeah, I've been there, Manic Fold, many a time, and I'm sure you've seen me many a time be there. It happens. All right, come on, guys. We're looking for number 5. 1, 2, 3. Oops, these damn things. 1, 2, 3. Well, more than 5. All right, I'm gonna say I'm gonna scroll down, and I'm gonna go to the third one from the top. 1, 2, 3. Hexproof from Carves. All right, let's do that. Pi, yeah, 3.14. It probably was around 14. That card, given the this will be interesting. Carves list, not the one that's been in the challenges all the time lately. A little bit older there. Whoop, kill this. All right, doing okay. This looks all right. We'll keep it. Don't need white yet, so we don't care. 1182. Fun 18 in the house. All right, boy, we got everybody showing up today. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Yeah, we'll try to go over a little bit of a review of the new set, but I'm sure between Red Edit and everybody chatting around and stuff, everybody kind of knows what's going on. But if you got any favorites or things that you from the new set, War of the Spark, coming out soon, mention them in the chat. I'll try to bring them up. All right, that's something I've never seen before. A little fight playing a mountain. What year is this? It could be any year. All right. You know what? I'm going to lead with the garden just in case there's some edicts. I actually didn't look. I glanced. I saw that he posted the list. Saw a Rakdos theme, but I didn't remember any of the cards, and nor will I look over to do anything other than read names. Come on, Little. He's probably firing up a doob. Here we go. Here we go. All right. That's right. I think last week we faced off and lost horribly to Aeokis' cool Rakdos build. That is an awesome deck. If he's got a lot of edicts, he might have this one. That plant's going to go a long way here. Be able to get out our Ledgewalker and hopefully end this real quick, because that Curse of the Pierced Heart is going to help our Ancestral Mask tricks. Let's rock this, go like this, hit right here, drop a beer, and get out of here. I haven't put an empty joke, but I'm missing cards. All right. We'll go white. Click here. Boink. Turn 2 Tron Beast and the 1 white cat. Also 2-mana black zombie that, yeah, mass is pretty badass. It like turns any card into a 2-for-1. Anything with a mass, got to give it at least a look. All right. We will not be attacking anytime soon. Oh, we're edict proof. That feels okay. Be gaining a life next turn. Dropping the mask. Unless we draw something more determinate. Determinate? I don't even think that's a word. But that's never stopped me before. Huzzah! Yeah, what a weird day. We either lost bad or won big. Every round. Just there was no game 3. That's why at 2-hour mark we're on game 6 and haven't even hit the 2-hour mark yet. Good times. Alrighty. Main deck Electrickery. I'll chance it. Let's rock like this. Boom, boom, boom. There's the saddest little dove outside. I'm sure it's happy, but it just sounds sad. It's always singing this little despondent song. Then there's a crow that seems to have a cold that flies by. I don't know how else to say it. Since we've lived here, it's like it's just like, dude, like flying with a dead cat grabbed in its claws while it's, well, I guess a dead cat wouldn't make much noise, would it? Scratch that. Yeah, let's go for the kill. Boink. We'll go like this. We all know what I'm going to grab. Theory Alarmer. Pollenbright Druid. Eckhart. Yes, I love that one. I just don't know if I have the room to play it in a build with Infect. But I just love that green's going to have access to that. That's badass. All right, let's do this. This was a random deck. And just did the little spin wheel on the top of the mouse and then said 4 from there. So thank God it didn't land on Creatureless Infect, because that deck takes about a half hour to win one game. Off to round 2. Are we going to keep this? If I win 2, just boom, boom, it's going to be pretty cool. All right. You know there's going to be other auras out, so I'm going to keep that in there. Like I said, this is an online player cards list. Does really well with it. We're not going to need this cartouche. Maybe 1 Alkalite. That's all I'm going to do. Yeah, I even like that, what's it called? The Prismite. I like the play on words there. Kind of a neat idea for a critter. 2 for 2, and it's like a bad bird of paradise filter. I thought that was a pretty cool design card. Well, excuse me. We have creatures of the Plant Persuasion. We'll mulligan this. We'll keep this and click very gingerly. Keep. Throw back. Here we go. All right. See if we can get this stuff rolling out quick here. I'll bring this out. Hopefully his land's tied up so we have a no-brainer and don't walk into an Electrickery if he's got them. Do something, please. Yes. All right. Outside of an edict. Not feeling as naked now. That curse shows up. We'll go like this. Draw a card. Get our white. Turn on the armor and get out of Electrickery range. But now we're really hunting for another critter. This is kind of an all-in hand here. Hexproof kind of forces you into that world. one edict and we're going to be crying a different tune. All right. Skewer the critics. Woo! Let's see. Drop here. So if this was a tournament, I would play the Boggle just out of fear of any sort of edict effects. It's only 2 cards. I'm going to play it safe. Try to play correct. Just because we're having fun doesn't mean I have to play all super loosey-goosey. Now it's a no-brainer to drop the cloak next turn, start gaining our life back, and have some good times. All right. I think that's a new background. I remember this avatar. I just don't remember this. There's the card. Chant player. When a creature enters the battlefield, that player loses life, you gain life. Woo! If you got the room in your sideboard, that's a killer. If your deck's built around it. It's a tick-tock deck. We will gain a life here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, we almost have the win if we do that. I'll just gain the life. Attack. It's going to be another win-win, I think, to go along with all of our other turn 2 games. Got him next turn. We're going to go over the War of the Spark. Then we'll call it a day. I will be online in the evenings, pretty late in the evenings. My mom in town. She goes to sleep a bit early. I'll probably have a glass of porter 3 and just be tinkering around brewing some stuff if I see any of you online. Good times. All right. So let's go over the list. So yeah, this is the card I am the most excited about. Gideon's Sacrifice. 1 white. Instant. Choose a creature. We'll just stop there because it's Pauper. You control. All damage that would be dealt this turn to you and permanents you control is dealt to that instead. Man, any sort of board sweep. Evan Carr's Justice. Ooh, boy, it's pretty card. Very pretty card. Especially if you redirect the damage to like some sort of an Alkalite ability or something that's protected from. This is a lot of card for 1 white mana. I really like this. As we scroll on down, we got a 2/5 beast. We got a soldier. It's kind of neat to see these ones that are electricity proof. You know, the 1/2, the Therbid Inspector sort of power toughness and such. But got a white proliferate card and a 2/2. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Heck, you know, white infect maybe. I don't know. Like that deck needs to be any slower, right? I already lost the Bone Splitters, and we saw how long it took to take down Burn, or what was that? The Rakdos deck. Anyway, interesting card design concept here. What I really like about this set in general, not being Pauper centric, is that they have uncommon planeswalkers. I think that's really cool. Sorry for that little interruption there, guys. We've got this, we've got that. I should have maybe had some of these highlighted. I think Topple the Statue is interesting. I'm not going to rush out and get 4 of them, but in the right deck, being able to have a cantrip, they're giving white a little bit more of those, and the art's really gorgeous. It's really nice. Yeah, this is pretty cool. The Wanderer, how cool, badass is that, right? Just very cool card designs. As we go down here, we get you know, your typical fodder. It's pretty hard to make it in Pauper. A flying creature that makes a token, that's pretty cool. I'm sure somebody will do something, maybe a black or a Dimir zombie brew or something like that. Where was the card? Yeah, there's a proliferate for 2. That's pretty nice. Of course, it's a sorcery, so a little bit slow there. But I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, this is a pretty good quote here. You know, an Izzet experiment begins with a what if, gets approved with a why not, and concludes with a eureka. I thought that was pretty well written. And I've been very, very hard on Wizards lately. I think the last few sets, their flavor text has just gone down the toilet. But I think they're coming back strong with this. Not all of them. There's some definite. Oh yeah, I skipped past Contentious Plan. I have it written down too. There it is. Yeah, the proliferate. That's right. I mentioned it. All right. So what was I going to do? It was Teferi's something or other. This is interesting. Amass 3. It's a trip. Too bad it's not an instant. It might see play that way, but nice to see a Strix come in. A Sky Theater. That's kind of a trip. I don't know why they named it that, but when I go down to, there it is, Teferi's Time Twist. The flavor text of the set, I think, the safest place for you is not now. That's just awesome. Time Twist and Mage trick. Nice, clean, concise sentence. They're not going on and on. I think that's probably the biggest edit I would do if I had a wand and could make a lot of. You look at any flavor text on any card, and a lot of times you can take 3 or 4 words out, and it feels even more. What's the word? Mystic or mysterious and just cool. All right, Silent Submersible. My pirates are gonna love that. Let's see. I don't know them all by Silent Submersible. Huh? Oh yeah. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, draw a card. Ooh, crew 2. What a trip. Neat. Boy, the design space, you always think they're almost out of it. Nope. Now, Lifelink Haste for 1 black mana, that's a lot of card. I'm not saying I'm going to play it, but I'm saying, remember, who was it? They had that black weenie list. Got caught on for a while. A lot of the creatures, like the Market Street Lookout and all these little black creatures, the black archers that are 1/2 and they come into play. This might have a place there. I don't know. Be pretty funny to win with that. Guys at 1 life and you top deck the Banehound. Whap! Be cool. Bleeding Edge with a mass. Too bad it's not an instant, but a mass. You always got to look at a mass. That's pretty cool. This is a trip. I'm not saying get this card, but 3 mana, 1/5, lifelink, maybe a Pestilence sidecar. I'm not sure. Not sure at all, but it's pretty cool. There's a lot to discuss in this set. I do like it for a lot of the design space reasons. Where is that one card? I have notes down here, but I don't want to try to. There it is. The Reaver. I think in a zombie deck, this is a lot of card too. 2 mana that gets you another one. I think it's pretty badass. Obnix's Cruelty. Okay, yeah, it's a 5/5 in a world of anglers and such. It's a nice thing to have. If Angler wasn't around, I mean, you could argue what's the one that's -4/-4. Dread the Night or something like that. Another mana. All right. If you're going all black, you might want to just play on Make. A little bit more final there. If you're going to go 3 mana for a removal spell. But hey, some decks might have it. Pretty neat design space here. Giving a black a flyer, and you can give it haste when you get those flooded games and such. So Grasp of Darkness, that's the one. Thank you for that, Nim Chimsky. Yeah, the way I say it, I'm like rasping with my little weird cough thing. All right. We've got a gigantic Phyrexian Rager here. Don't think that'll see play. We go down, Sorin's Thirst, a little bit of a repeat. A little too rainbowy on the artwork there. Not a fan. And we've got Spark Harvest, which is what kind of plays like what's that, Bone Splitters, or I forget what it's called. Does really similar stuff here. This is interesting. Whenever I see the colon cards with like a lot of mana, play like a Black Tron list, and you start eating their life end of turn or something, that might be in a cute little roguesy build, but we'll see. So Red's got some pretty cool stuff going down. Quite a few cantrips and such, but boy, Burning Prophet, this is one I know Little Fight's real excited about. Already 2 for a 1/3. Where have we heard that before, right? How frustrating is it when you're playing aggro, somebody drops Augur of Bolus or, any of these 1/3s that are just like, you got to spend so much stuff. But man, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Burning Prophet gets 1/0. That's not all, folks. You get to scry 1. That's ridiculous. I think this will be, not immediately, but I think over time there's going to be a new deck built around this. And I don't necessarily think, I mean, obviously it's going to have a lot of burn, but I think there's a really neat, there was a Thermal Alchemist Delver shell that 5-0'd a long time ago, and I always thought, yeah, that's cool. It's almost there. It's almost got enough cards, and I don't know if Burning Prophet might really push that over the edge and get it. I mean, it doesn't have evasion, but the cards that you're playing could. So that's good times. A bit more mid-rangey deck. Yep. All right. And then as we scroll down, God, how many times has Demolish been in a set? That is just reprint city. Interesting. So here's a critique on the flavor text. So this starts off really good. What he lacks in patience, intelligence, empathy, lucidity, hygiene, and the ability to follow orders, self-regard, and discernible skills, he makes up for in sheer chaotic violence. Just clunky. Just he makes up for in one word. Just nice, quick, fast edit there, and it would be a lot better flavor. Anyway, yeah, we've got some cards. This is kind of like a neat way, a slow way, draw cards, but you also get a creature out of it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, anything with a mass, it's looking good. That's a lot of card for a mass. Not that I don't think I would play that one, but as we scroll down here, yeah, this is another one. Somewhat Spirit in the right deck, maybe that red heroic sort of blitz deck. Target creature gets +2/+1. Both stats go up, and it gains haste. Oh, and that's not all. You get to scry 1. That's something you're gonna want. Maybe you never put it in a deck. You're just gonna want 4 of them and just throw it in there. So, did I miss? Thank you for keeping me honest here. Heartfire, cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, deals 4 damage to any target. Yeah, that's not bad. 2 instant. I'm sure that'll see play. Sorry, I missed that one. I do have it written down here, but I'm trying to just kind of keep going. Now this is the weird. This is the big question mark of the set for me. Spellgorge are weird. I love weirds. I mean, it's just so cool to have a creature type name that 2/2 for. This is where it makes me go, So you see this and you see this, you're like, what have you done for me lately, right? But you get to put counters on this thing, so that's pretty badass. I could see like a new Boros build where you can really protect something like this, because it's an investment. So you're gonna want, maybe it's a red-white heroic build. That would be my first go-to. Like, hey, Deluxe got make a deck with spell scores are weird. Okay, I think within like 30 seconds I would be like, I want it to be a Boros build with heroic, and this is just going to be card number X, 15 that helps out with that, and then I can protect it with, bodyguard effects and things like that. So. And then as we go to green, so here's one I wanted to discuss. Not that I think this will be playable, but these wolves in this, what is it? Aura Gnarlid ability, Skargon Pit Sulk, starting to be a critical mass of these. I know there's I think it's called the Lone Wolf. It's a 2/1 for 2, and the same sort of these restrictions to be able to block it. I think not yet, but these are getting close. This Grazer is definitely going to go in a few lists. When it enters the battlefield, you can put a land from your hand into the battlefield tapped. I think that's going to be pretty decent card. That's nice reach mechanic there, and being able to bounce it maybe with something like Evasive Species if you want to stay in one color, and you can keep bouncing this back and maybe getting a little bit of a mana ramp scenario going there. This is cool. Band Together, an instant that lets you team up your 2 creatures against one other. I think that'll see some sideboards here and there. We'll see. Here's a big ass 4/4 that proliferates. Wow. I mean, too bad we didn't have Armageddon, right? That's just an honest smash deck. That's pretty cool. I don't know what the hell would build it, but this is one of those cards that might sneak up on you in like 4 years. You're like, Bloomhulk, oh my god. It's this great thing that blocks this problem creature, and we proliferate. Oh, who would thought, go back in time. Look at that. Interesting. That's about all I can say about it. I like this. Courage and Crisis. Too bad it's not an instant, but put a +1/1 counter and then proliferate. So you're putting 2 on it in the worst case scenario, unless you get 2 for 1 and they zap it because it is a sorcery. Interesting. Forced Landing. Put the creature with flying on the bottom of its owner's library. I'm liking that. Make sure nobody's foaming at the mouth like, you missed blankety blank. Oh. We got some Death Touch. We got the Crunch Wrangler. Man, this guy's going all in. He's like, oh. All right. Yeah, we've seen New Horizons. Where was it? Oh, the Pollenbright Druid. I'm probably never going to put this in a list, but I just like that ability to maybe infect somebody, and you can boost the creature and proliferate. Maybe keep bringing it back. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of a, what might be cool. We might see for the very first time because of cards like Polymbright Druid. I know it's crazy, but Tortured Existence Infect, right? Just keep bringing this dude back. Boink, boink, boink. You don't even have to attack. You just keep staying alive. So you heard it here first. Tortured Existence Infect might be a thing because of the Druid there, but I don't know what the hell I just did. My mouse went crazy. Okay, and we got nice flexibility in Return to Nature. That's what sideboards are all about. So, I mean, they finally give green a way to stay green without having to go towards cute tricks or Fairy Macabre or artifacts. And now you can exile the card from a graveyard. That's the big takeaway from Return to Nature. So, artifact, enchantment, or this. So that's pretty cool. I like all these choices, the decision tree. It's pretty neat. The Crown Strangler may be right for new commercial. Nice. And then this guy's pretty trippy. Ward Scale Crocodile. Now, we just saw me today, I think it was round 1, playing a 3/3 with Hexproof. For 1 more mana, you've got a 4-turn clock with most decks. That's pretty cool. And Hexproof, and the art's good too. I'm not saying I'm going to brew with it, but we all know I probably will. One of the biggest drawbacks to this set is that we don't get any multicolored fun. Unless I missed something. I was scrolling through today and I'm like, oh, really? Not one? So life gets real simple when you're a Pauper fan. You just, there's only so much stuff to look at. It's good times. I don't think Guild Globe, very cool art, neat concept. I just don't see this replacing any of the stuff that the traditional Boros lists have anyway. Iron Bully, interesting. This guy, I don't know. It's right at that threshold. If it was a 1/2 or whatever, unplayable. But a 2 for a 2/1, okay, and then it fixes your colors. I'm not gonna go swap it for anything, but there might be something there in the future. Being able to have a threat that could block, attack, whatever, and it fixes your mana. You're starting to get in a really nice flexibility. Areas there, and we get quite a few new lands too. A lot more of these plaza effects of, do this and then get a Bird of Paradise permanently sort of effect and such. And there's some pretty cool. I really like some of these ruined lands here. Sorry to act like I'm some artificionado, but they are cool. Like looks like Manelia burning or something. It's pretty cool. A lot of Is It stuff. This little tower. It almost looks like where Luke Skywalker faced off with Darth Vader here when he falls. Well, Is It lightning going on and such? But so that's that. It looks like a pretty cool set, all things considered. I mean, Pauper's so hard to live up to because it's just got such a wealth of things to brew from, and so it's very hard for new sets usually to live up to anything. So anyway. Too bad that Swirling Wing is not a real dragon. Yeah, I know him, Chimsky. So anyway, if you haven't done it already, please send us your deck lists that were played today. If you challenged to pauperganda@gmail.com, text-only form. And that way, in just a few minutes, I can upload everything and we'll have a bunch of deck lists. But regardless, you'll have all of mine on the video below. If you're curious, want to tweak stuff, that's what it's all about. Creating, having a good time, all that stuff. Anyway, guys, this is Deluxikov signing off for Pauperganda. Shirazman, Little Fight, thank you for joining me, my friends, and everybody else in the chat. Manic Fold, everybody, Hexen Rouge, Eckhart, Nimchimsky. You all know your names. I don't. I have to read them. But anyway, love you all. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Pauperganda.
War of the Spark, Mechanic Spotlight, Amass. Hey everybody, look, I would love to take you around Ravnica, see the sights, get the locals to explain all the new mechanics for you. We just don't have the time. The end game has begun. As you know, Nicol Bolas has been busy, and an important part of his plan is bringing the Dread Horde, his army of Eternals from Amonkhet, right to Ravnica's doorstep. On War of the Spark cards, the invasion by the Undead Elite is represented by the new keyword, Amass. Let's take a look at Herald of the Dread Horde. Amass is always followed by a number. On old Herald here, can I call you Herald? It's 2. So when Herald dies, farewell Herald, its triggered ability tells us to amass. Wonderful. To amass, first see if you control an army creature, and it looks like you don't. So create a 0/0 black zombie army creature token. Army is a new creature type. So 0-0 isn't like the most impressive stat line ever, but you're not done amassing yet. You get to put some +1/+1 counters on an army you control. The amass number tells you how many. End result, Herald dies and leaves behind a 2/2 zombie army. Not bad. The Dreadhorde invasion is upon us, and speaking of which, here's Dreadhorde invasion. So now your upkeep rolls around and it's time to amass 1. But this time, you already control an army. Thanks, Herald. Never forget you, man. So you won't create another zombie army token. Instead, you'll just put one +1/+1 counter on the army you already control. Amass is designed so you control a single army, which you subsequently make larger. But there are ways for you to control multiple armies. Perhaps you copy an army, or one of your creatures has all creature types. If you amass and you happen to control multiple armies, you choose one of them to get all the counters. If your loyalties lie with the dragon, amass is a great way to run over anyone who would stop you.
You got it all planned out. Tonight is gonna be perfect. Until she gets a whiff of your bad breath. Yuck! Now, fix bad breath fast with Galvanic Blast. Our breath mints use only the rarest scent crystals, unearthed from certified Mirrodin mines. Don't trust those other mints, they'll leave you hydro-blasted. For flavor that will last, choose Galvanic Blast. Dealing damage to bad breath longer than any mint legal on the Tin Street market. For long-lasting flavor that is unsurpassed, choose Galvanic Blast Breath Mints. Feel the blast!
Available at Murasa's Market.